This is the phonics test, and this is probably the one that is the most confusing to score. So I will try to go over that the best that I can. So I have the teacher copy of the test and the student copy of the test right here. And these are the words that he is going to be reading. So Julian, what I want you to do is start at number 1, and I want you to read each word to me the best that you can. If you don't know the word, I want you to try and sound it out, okay? You may begin.
Ran, jet, sob, wig, pale, some, check, time, shown, drive, blame, please, roach, might, thaw, shirt, stew, crushes, Mary.
Oh, hold on. Stop. Okay.
Thrill it, throttle.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop for just a minute. So he did correct that, so I would count that as correct, but just for the sake of this test, to show you what happens when they get something wrong, I am going to write his wrong answer here. Okay, so start, where are we? Right here.
Flavor, open, dollar, swerving, shower, pouted, coin, trapping, puppies, hiding, thudded, pleasing, treasure, fortunate, confident, civilized, position it. Position.
Okay, again, he corrected that, so I would count it correct, but I am going to put his wrong answer here just for the sake of the test. Okay, so you'll notice that it wasn't exactly, I think I gave him a wrong copy of the student copy, and so it wasn't exact. There were a couple extra words in there. So I would just, I need to, next time I need to make sure that, I have the correct copy. But, so we're going to go through now and check the words. So he got all of these words correct. So I am not going to circle any of these parts of the words, but you can see at the top that we have initial consonants, final consonants, short vowels, digraphs, blends, long vowels, diphthongs, and inflected endings. Those are all different parts of words that students can have trouble with. And it actually goes in order because most students learn phonics in a specific order. So they learn initial consonants first and final consonants, then short vowels and etc. And so this shows that, especially with the beginning and middle phonics skills, that Julian knows these phonics skills very well. And so then we turn to the back, and it has also short vowels on the back. So you'll notice it doesn't start off with initial consonants and final consonants on the back. It just starts with short vowels. Now, when you are grading them, you're going to want to add all of the short vowels together, all of the digraphs. So it's not separate based on the front side and the back side. You put it all together. I just couldn't fit the entire test on one page, so that's why it looks the way that it does. So let's look at this word throttle. He said thrill it. So if we look here, he made a mistake with the short vowel O. So I'm going to circle that. He did get the digraph thr correct. And then we keep going, and he didn't get this. He struggled with the syllable juncture, and then he didn't get the unaccented final syllable either. So I'm going to circle that. So those were the mistakes that he made in the word throttle. And then we go down to position, where he said potion. And so I'm going to go across and see he got the shun, and he didn't get the POS there, so the bases and roots. So this one would actually be quite difficult to grade in that, or it appears difficult to grade, because he's got one wrong all the way over here, one wrong here, one wrong here, and one wrong here. So you might think, oh, we need to start with short vowels. Well, since he only got one incorrect out of, let's see, we have 4 on this side and several more on this side, he's actually just fine with his short vowels. So I say if they get 1 or 2 wrong, in any section, then that's fine. And they're proficient in that section. You probably don't need to work on it with them. So if we go back and we see syllable junctures, again, he got one wrong here. Unaccented final syllables, one wrong here. And then bases and roots, one wrong. So what that tells me is that he really doesn't need any phonics work. Some students you'll find don't need to work on phonological awareness. They don't need to work on phonics because they're already proficient in those areas. So let's pretend that Julian did get more wrong. And let's say that he got 3 wrong here. Maybe he got 3 wrong here. He got 4 wrong here. And maybe he got all of these wrong. Okay, so what this would tell me is that he should be working on syllable junctures because that is the first area that he really struggles with. Now, he also struggles with these areas as well, but since phonics usually works sequentially, that means that we should start with syllable junctures because if he doesn't understand this, he's probably not going to understand these. So it might be tempting, like let's say that you're working with a 6th grader and this is what their test looks like. It might be tempting to say, well, 6th graders are working on bases and roots, so I'm going to work on bases and roots with my student. That's not a good idea because they're probably not ready to work much on this until they master syllable junctures. So you're going to want to start with the one that, the first one that they are struggling with on the test.